lot warmer.
Oh, we can just rush.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's very similar.
Oh yeah, let me stand back now.
Nietzsche once wrote that the secret for harvesting from experience the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment is to live dangerously. Build your cities on the slopes of Vesuvius, he tells us. Well, very early, just after midnight on the 3rd of July, 2008, 4 of us who live on the slopes of Kilauea made a little trek down to the Waikupanaha Ocean entry point in order to pay our respects to Madame Pele. We are standing on a cliff, the former edge of the land, and looking down 15 to 20 feet below to this massive new lava delta stretching out in an arc about 100 yards across. Though these clips are taken with a cell phone camera, you can see, if you look carefully to the right of the frame, molten lava floating in the ocean waves. An experience like this certainly brings a certain lucidity to existence, knowing that each moment could be your very last. Now I suppose people will think this is a wee bit crazy, taking such unnecessary risks and all, but we live in such dangerous times anyway, don't we? Are we not, all of us, alive today on the edge of such a precipice? What? You mean you don't see it yet? And really, if we must really be honest, one of the principal reasons for this is that most good and obedient Americans today, those who most fear danger and would never think of doing something like this, are participating in, without realizing it, something far, far more dangerous than this, and that is that they have put their faith in democracy without having the least clue about what the key to democracy really is. They think that democracy has already been accomplished, that it was accomplished long ago by the Founding Fathers, and now all we have to do is enjoy the fruits of their labors, and now be entertained and comforted, go to baseball games and Sunday school. They think that the defense of democracy lies in reacting to outside threats against those who haven't accepted democracy yet. But what they don't understand is that the real danger lies in blind faith and obedience, in not understanding that democracy is an experiment and can only be so. The American experiment in democracy could well turn out to be a catastrophe for everyone. We have already been led to the edge of an apocalypse. John Lennon certainly hit the nail on the head when he said that our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. The reason for this insanity is that too few have understood that the real key to democracy, the highest form of patriotism, it might be important to note, especially as today is the 4th of July, is not blind faith and obedience, but the courage to question and to think for oneself. In short, the capacity for the love of wisdom. But no one cares the least about that, and that's what's really insane. No, I'm not recommending anyone to come down to this place. It's not for the faint of heart, but democracy isn't either, it should be noted.
Well, there was a skylight not too far from where we were walking.
You're a constant rumble. That's the steam. The waves and the steam. Water. Probably. Yeah. It's just a phenomenon of the light. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's the shit. Look at it. This is what I came to see. I've seen this a bunch of times. Oh, there. How high you think those are going? 100 feet. 100 feet above the water. All right.
We should move back, okay?
Yeah, I think we should move back and over the... Yeah. Yeah, that's